Greetings, Pink Oddbird here again. I'm back today to show you how to do one of these little pockets slash secret note spots that I recently used in my Gothic journal. And basically I'm going to show you how you can use this. There are many ways. I didn't invent this. This is actually something that we used to do back when I was in like 5th grade. When we ran out of those white cups that would puff out, we would actually make these and put water in here, not in a vintage book page, a clean piece of paper, and drink. So, you know, we were some ingenious little creatures back in the day. So, want to know how to make it? Stay tuned. Okay, so to make what I am calling the Potucelope, you don't have to have any exact measurements. It works on any size paper as long as it's square. So let's go ahead and cut this down so that it is an even square. You can use any kind of paper, decorative paper. You can use book page that has napkin decoupaged on it. You can use anything you like. So let's cut this. Let's do this one 6.5. So 6.5 by 6.5. 6.5. Okay, so now we have a square. It's really simple to do. So you turn your paper this way and you want to fold it up like this into a triangle. Okay, so from the triangle, what you're going to do is take this top piece and fold it down right to the edge of the paper. And then I like to burnish. And then what you're going to do is turn it sideways. It doesn't matter which way. Take one of the edges up and align it with the fold that's here. Burnish that. And same thing here. Align it with the rest of the paper here. And burnish. And this is basically it. So once you turn it back this way, this is kind of what you have. Two pieces that fold up and one that's down. Depending on how you want to use the Potucelope, what I mean by that is it can be used this way where it's a pocket, it's a tuck, okay? And then it flips up here, and like I said in mine, I just sewed here, and you can write a note, or even if you put this a little bit further up on the page, it can come down and the note can be in here. And then it will all close back up just like this. So that's how it's a pocket and a tuck spot. You can fold this piece over this way. And then what you could do is adhere these flaps down. And then you could adhere this flap down. And then what you have is an envelope. See? So all you would have to do is have something here to make a closure for this piece. Then it would flip up and then it's an envelope. If you wanted to attach this to the page, it would be an envelope and a tuck spot. So now you see why I'm calling it a Potucelope. You could also have this like as a freestanding element. It doesn't have to be adhered to a page, and in that case it would be an envelope. Or you could flip this one this way and make it like a, you know, you could put something in here. This is how we used to drink out of it. So yeah, this is really basically it. Depending on how you want to use this, I can show you quickly how to attach a magnet to this if you want it to have a magnetized closure. So if you want to see that part, stay tuned. The thing you want to do is distress all of your edges that will be showing depending on how you're going to use this. So you obviously want to distress all of the edges. I like to do the creases as well. Any part that's going to be showing, even if you're going to have it on your page to where it opens like this, where a note can be in here, I would still distress. I'm going to skip that part for the sake of time. So just to show you quickly how I do the magnets, I have the second or the first flap down, and then I'm going to put a little piece of double-sided tape and burnish it. I will lift up the, the tape and grab a magnet. 2 magnets, I guess, because they need 2 to work, right? So there's that. I take one of the magnets and attach it to the center. I lay it down in the center of where I've placed my tape, and then I like to smash it to make sure it stays down. Then what I'll do is cover it with another piece of double-sided tape. You can leave the double-sided tape on here for protection, but I like to lift the peel up and let that side of the tape stick to however I'm embellishing it. Obviously, if you're doing the envelope version of this, I would suggest that you actually, like I said, have this magnet piece that I've just done here, because then you'll adhere this flap, the first flap, down so it stays like this, and the magnet will remain hidden behind there, and then you'll attach your secondary magnet here. Okay, so that's how you do it if you want to do an envelope, because then you'll close this and the magnet that's here will attach to the magnet that's here. So just like that. Or you can actually, instead of putting the magnet here, I guess depending on how thick your paper is, you can put it on the back, which is what I'm going to do. So I will show you how to do that. I hope I'm not confusing. So what I'll do is take the other end of the magnet and let it catch, and then I can see where I need to place my tape. So I'll put a little strip of tape there, burnish it. I guess you can figure out how the magnet best suits you, but for the sake of it, I'll just show you how I'm doing it. Let the magnet catch again, and it should land right on that tape, and then burnish it. And then I add another piece of tape, burnish that, and remove. And then I take a little piece of scrap paper, one that's big enough to cover my magnet. So what I'm going to do is, if I had glue, I would do it, and I don't feel like using a bunch of tape for this. So I'm just going to apply some tape to the top and the bottom of that, and I'll tell you why I'm doing that in just a second here. So let's go ahead, and we do have that strip of tape in the center as well that will catch on this paper. I like to make sure that things are really adhered down as much as I can. So you take your scrap and you want to place it on the back of your Potucelope and burnish it. And then now what you have is, so basically, let's say I'm going to leave this piece up as I did in my Gothic journal, which is where I recently did this. So say this is adhered to your page by here and here, and you're going to use it as a pocket and a tuck. What we just did gives you is a seamless, slide in the back. It's, since we have a flush piece here, it's not going to catch on the magnet or the tape or whatever we have back here. So that gives you a seamless tuck spot. And then again, you have your pocket, and then with the magnet, you have a flip up. This opens, and then again, like I said, if you place it higher up on your page, the whole thing can open. You can write in here, close it, magnet. And that's it. Of course, the last thing to do is embellish it as you see fit. But this is the skeleton for the Potucelope. Hope you guys like it. If you do, give it a try. Let me know. Tag me on Instagram. Shout me out here on YouTube. Let me know. I'd love to see how you guys use it. And again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, toodaloo.